to Cavequest. Find the cave.
Find the cave.
The DM mentioned a cave. We must find it. Don't know why.
It's just
Sonia!
Boom! Take two.
You need to stop it, Sonia!
What do I need to stop?
The end of the universe! It happens too soon! We're being too slow, Sonia! I don't know exactly what happens because I was in a hospital at the time, but I know that you fail because they take too long because of the government bureaucracy, Sonia.
Okay. Hi, by the way.
this is a real
doing.
energy right now.
How long we
And
got?
when you say hi, by the way, Fume breaks down crying on you, hugging you as hard as possible.
So how are things?
I thought I'd never get to see you all again, but I get sent back here to tell you that you're gonna go too slowly. It's all gonna end. The ring was the only thing that was able to survive travel back through time.
That makes sense.
From one of the monitors. Hey, slow down. How long we got? Do you reckon?
What date is it?
It is 83 days before the universe ends.
The universe ends in 83 days. Bum, bum, bum.
Well, we did the
Beginning
same joke.
Yeah.
Beginning the countdown. 83 days in hours appears on all the monitors and just starts ticking down.
Oh god! Did you need to put it on all the monitors? That's so much more ominous than it needs to be.
Future Sonia,
Yes.
future Fume seeing this while hugging Sonia, like starts having a panic attack at the timer's counting down.
And
I think everyone has a panic attack at that.
the timers start beeping ominously every time they hit a minute mark. You can just feel the seconds ticking away.
You need to stop the governments. You need to take the stuff back.
Okay, so you got any idea specifically who was the fuck up in all this? Like, which government's a dickhead?
All of them.
Oh, bollocks.
All of them, Sonia. They just took too long discussing who was going to get to do what. They were having their 30th, from what I heard, they were having their 30th meeting on which country was willing to hand its artifacts to another country.
Who was that? Tiki was saying this to Ben, by the way. He's just like, who was that wifey that sent us off going after all of them government in the first place anyway?
Oh my god, that was so long ago.
Yeah, her name's on Colt's character sheet somewhere.
I have very minimal memory of this event.
Yeah, there was like one person that gave us the list.
Yeah. I can remember it, but that's it.
Go and speak to them and...
So basically,
I think I might have said this before, but why is there a note in Colt's sheet that just says not all survived the process?
Well, I think it speaks for itself.
What does that mean?
I think I know when that is, what that is like in reference to, actually.
Also, Dalek plasmoids, question mark, exclamation mark. Don't remember that.
I know what that is exactly about. Oh man, I'm so glad you took notes on that and then forgot what the notes mean.
Actually, no, I do remember now. That was when we saw the Time Dragons family, and they were explaining what the precursor people were who captured all the gods.
Damn it, you remembered.
Yes, I did. Where is? Hang on a minute. These notes are from after that event. Where's the other notes? Hang on a minute. This isn't his backstory, is it? No, it's not. I thought that was his backstory. It's not.
So yeah,
No.
Fume, do you reckon I should probably like call up the other people in the party and let them know that we fuck up?
Probably, but I can't be anywhere near the sound or sight of the other me, or time might implode.
Okay.
Well, that other you is still in the infirmary, so I could just tell them to stay there, if you like.
Or just not tell them anything. Let Fume relax for a bit.
Let them be at rest.
No, at rest is not good wording.
You should probably tell the me from this time, because the me from this time should probably be getting prepared to actually know what's happening, so that when they get sent back in time to save us, because it still fucks up, it'll be important they have more information than I currently have, because that's my main issue.
True. Alright, can you start writing a letter to yourself?
No. You have to decide what you say to me about me.
Okay. That's a later thing. I will call up Colt. Just a casual phone call. Hello! So, do you want the good news or the bad news?
First the good, then the bad.
Okay, so, the good news is right now, a Fume is with us. That's good news, right?
What do you mean, a fume?
Well, that leads into the bad news. So, the Fume is Fume from the future, because in the future, in 83 days, we failed to stop all of the universe ending, and they get sent back in time because all the governments fail us. But Fume's here.
The god of heroes disappears for 3 days and the rapture happens. That's interesting. Okay, so we have 83 days.
Apparently.
Cool.
Let's say 80, just in case, like whispers at the phone, Fume got the date wrong.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Well, I am still tied up here. If I were there with you guys, I would be wanting to go back to the Lithonians and speak with that representative lady who sent us off to go and speak to all them governments in the first place. Let her know about the whole thing. He pulls out the piece of paper that he was using as his notes, and he's like, well, by the looks of this, we only had, 2 left? One of them's looking for their god, one of them is looking for a super weapon.
Yeah, from the sounds of what from the sounds of what
we have no
Fume's
shortage
told,
of those.
the problem is, from what Fume's told us, it's not exactly getting them to side with us. It's everyone gets bogged down in bureaucracy and just no one can agree on a decision, which
That's why I'm saying going back to the Lithonians, let them know that all of this nonsense isn't going to work and knock some heads together.
yeah.
At least that's what I would want to do. I would take a leaf out of your book and send a simulacrum with me if I could, but I can't do that still. Unless the other yous can.
Actually, yeah, probably one of them could.
I don't. Well, I'm not asking them to do any magic currently because of the current situation.
I guess I could pop over and do it.
I mean, I could zap to you, and we could try that.
Yeah, either way, if you don't want to leave, I can pop there, or you can pop here if it'll take a minute.
It'll only take me a few seconds. I mean, how long does simulacrum take?
I can do that instant.
Yeah, I've seen you do that before. You can do it to other people, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably the best course of action for now. I'll be right there. Hangs up. And then, he's like the next, yeah. Hi! oh wow. Looks at the place, sees the divination orb is just black. And it's like, oh wow, things have gone bad. Oh wow, especially TKO sees the derelict body in the corner.
Oh yeah, shit!
Especially him.
Don't touch that. It'll kill you. Points at the place where the orb should be, but Ben hit it.
What happened?
Some sort of god death virus.
Oh man, what did you do?
Amir thinks that she's not responsible, but
Well, she's actively trying to fix it.
Really?
it still doesn't mean that they're not responsible in some way. But they actively don't think they're responsible, which is a nice change.
Okay. Anyway, make with the simulacrum. Ben, have you got like a burner phone or something?
Ben will be like, yeah.
Cool. Just give that to the simulacrum, me, so that they
Sure.
can like keep me updated on what's happening. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird having a me reporting to me. But oh well. All for new experiences. Make with the spell.
Wimmy wham wham wazzle. Colt, there's a naked Colt staring at you.
Which one's his again? Third on the left. There's a few spare geese in there. Go for it, my man. Right on it. Yeah. Oh wait, I've just remembered the. Never mind. That one will remain in the void because that's the original.
Get back in the void, you. No, I was finally free.
Right. Time to get back to the other use. Simul me. Here's a burner phone. Just keep me updated on that, yeah? Thumbs up. Zaps back to domain. How is simulacrum going to work with a monk? Especially a monk like Colt. I take it half health, yeah?
Yeah,
Half
half
health.
Other than that, everything else is fine, actually.
The only
'cause you can
issue
just draw in
is your equipment, because that doesn't get doubled.
So he doesn't have Silver Saber, doesn't have the lightning blade.
Yes.
Unless DM, because you said that's sort of innate to him now. Question mark.
Yes, I would say because the lightning blade is an innate part of Colt now, the simulacrum also has it.
Okay, so just not silver.
So,
Then.
don't have the Silver Saber, don't have the bear cloak, don't have the anti-magic lizard. Although we have spare anti-magic lizards.
I mean, you
So-
could have just handed the lizard and be like, "Well, that may look after this. He's a good boy."
Now the lizard is roaming free in his domain. It's got its own little pond and everything.
Welcome to the anti-magic lizard domain. It's Jurassic Park, but all tiny, so that the lizard thinks it's huge.
Oh, the children will love it. But yeah, we have spare iron flasks with other anti-magic lizards in because we never rehomed them, if I remember correctly.
Fume.
Yeah, Colt hands burner phone and an iron flask with an anti-magic lizard. The bear cloak. Well, he's like, keep me updated on that. The bear cloak can come with you if you need it, but you probably won't. Silver Saber stays with Colt, and it has the lightning blade, and I think that's it for magic items. To be honest.
Yeah, I don't think you were like heavily reliant on magic items.
No, it's largely just his key abilities, which, by the sounds of it, are largely unaffected.
Yeah, because they only bothered putting a limit on spells.
You know how we
Like a
have
good
that.
limit on spells. If you're a sorcerer,
how-
you can basically ignore it.
You know how we have that 50 temp hit point thing from the last people who we helped, that AI planet? Does it go half health and then plus that? Yeah?
No, Simulacrum
is-
Cult doesn't get that.
Simulacrum Code doesn't have that boon, right? That's what I was asking. Okay,
There's
just
Sorry,
so that I know
you-
where I'm setting my health.
Joseph, you said my name for a second. What were you?
Yes. Fume. You get a list of people that appears in your hand.
Yeah.
You would recognize that this is a message sent by the person who sent you back in time. The beginning of the message basically starts as a I tried to come with you, but I messed some stuff up a bit. still kind of new at this. I should arrive any moment.
Do you
But-
tell us this?
But like in the meantime, if I haven't arrived any moment, which I hopefully have preceding this note, like right now.
This is a very long text.
I look
This
around.
is all written on a piece of paper.
I like look around, and I'm like,
Then
Go
you,
on there.
then you look back, and obviously this next bit is pointless for me to write, but just in case.
Yeah. They then detail like, okay, so these are the suspected people who, like, were problems for actually getting the universe problem.
okay,
Like
okay.
the entire space British government gotta
Okay.
go, or at least see some changes in leadership. They gotta be done in with. Oddly enough, like the sort of alliance between like Sonya and Ben and Colt and you and like Fatesbane and Alan, that does, like, you guys ultimately end up being like a really bad anti the future faction in the end. So you gotta sort that out.
Sorry, I'm reading this being like we're an anti the future faction.
The hell does that mean?
What does
And-
that mean?
That's what I'm thinking.
That doesn't make
And
sense.
so
Also,
you gotta
who is this-
remember
who sent
to,
you
like,
back?
You gotta remember to investigate them. Finally, they tell you that the Union also, like, just were really bureaucratically slow to get anything done. Also, there was probably a break-in with to tamper with the artifacts to accelerate the end of the universe. So just keep an eye out for that and try and prevent it.
Is that on the big Death Star looking planet that we fought or you on? That's where all of the artifacts come, yeah? Asking the room. Asking the room.
Yeah, I think that's where they all eventually need to go.
You know I don't
But
do
yeah,
specifics.
I mean, that's
It's
the
a real
first.
problem for me
that-
being the one sent back in time.
That is one of the first places I was wanting to ask if we could all go and check, because they are sort of trying. The Lithonians are there trying to slow things down.
So
And so that is what your future note says.
So my future note says the space British are a problem, us ourselves are a problem, and somebody's going to break in. Was there someone I missed in that?
There was a
the
breaking at the Union. No, there's a breaking at the facility or planet that
Yeah.
the artifacts are supposed
I
to go
mentioned
to.
that one.
Ooh, what if we
Also,
break
the
in
Union
first?
like the
Indeed.
country that is known as the Union was also mentioned as a problem of, like,
Okay,
they
so-
were the bastards.
So we
They were
have to
greedy.
destroy the British, destroy the Union, destroy ourselves, and stop a break-in.
I mean, we can notify the people there about the break-in, beef up their security.
If you put me in a bunch of drone bodies, I could have the place wrapped up like a suit of armor.
Yeah, and then you can help us steal the stuff.
I mean, the whole point is that we get the artifacts to that place. I'm just gonna be there to stop people breaking in and stealing shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Why would we want to take anything from there? We want to take the artifacts to that place
Not
and
yeah,
stop
yeah.
people from removing it.
But I mean like not steal stuff from there. We just like go and steal everyone else's artifacts without them realizing, and just get this done early. Everyone will hate the fuck out of us.
It still doesn't solve the problem.
It kind of does.
Yeah, but if the artifacts aren't there, we can't stop the end of the universe, can we?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, but
Ben will say
that's not a problem because the point is to steal the artifacts and take them to where they're meant to go.
true. To be
We're
fair,
talking about the place that they have to go.
No, we're not.
to be fair, we could do a heist on the Time Dragon's artifacts,
Yeah,
and then if we
exactly.
can
That's what was
get
just
there,
suggested by Sonia.
then we win. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, Sonia's suggesting that we go and take everyone else's artifacts and take them to the place they're meant to go, not steal them from the place they're meant to go.
It's a pretty underhanded method of saving the universe, but it will save the universe, which I think people will forgive us for.
Do you think
Eventually.
we could possibly get the person that stops time travel on board with this plan?
I mean,
Probably that's kind of what he's been wanting to do. But he's been in the middle of a war.
Oh, sure. I think I've been misinterpreted.
You were talking about Time Boy, yeah?
I was talking about the person that means that stops fate from changing things and inhibits time. You know, fate's bane. That
Right. Well, we'd be if we're gonna take the Space British out of the picture, we're gonna need her anyway. Also, yes, she has also been stuck in a war. That's the whole
same
reason why
war.
she's the same war.
against them.
Yeah, that's why it's going to be so difficult to get her on side to help us with the Space British.
Howdy Partner is very much on the we should side with Fate's Bane. She seems like she knows what she's doing.
I mean, I agree. The only
Howdy,
problem
partner.
is she's currently doing a war, so
You will be like, why is there a cowboy here?
that's Howdy Partner. We've hired him on a couple of times while you were away doing family things. He's a good extra pair of hands. He's a real good straight shooter, literally.
Howdy Partners will do the we'll be like, I'm not offended, little miss. It's like, don't you call me little miss, I will burn you to death. And he's like, oh, okay, yep, sorry. I'm just gonna step back from the god people. Stand over here and load some guns.
gonna go and start gouging on food again because that helped last time.
I saw comfort eating again.
The ship has run out of rations.
Okay, so he has an underhanded thought.
James, pick a number between 1 and 10.
Between 1 and 10.
Yep.
Not 1 or 10 specifically.
You can include 1 or 10 if you want, but,
3.
3. Okay, good to know.
Let the dice decide. Because I hate... Well, I don't hate, but it's just whenever I'm picking random numbers, I'm like, oh, do I really want to pick that? So I just go, sod it. Dice roll, go, do the thing.
Good to know.
So, as like a counterpoint to the previous point, we could, since I'm already making great friendship vibes with the dragon, get him to agree with our plan, and then we abuse the fact that everyone now trusts us to rob everyone. Because realistically, the big war is all of them trying to take his stuff anyways. So it'll probably be easier for us to take stuff from the people who trust us.
So what you're saying is this is Ben's plan.
That is extremely underhanded.
We get the Time Dragon to bring all of his artifacts to the place, thinking that he's gonna get control of everything, and then at the last minute we jump in and save the day.
I mean, we could do that. Or we could just be honest with them. Rather than trying to convince a load of people, we then only have to convince one person.
I am willing to go under Zone of Truth if it will help explain to people why everything is fucked.
Yeah, but then doesn't the Time Dragon just end up with the thing? Are you trying to convince him to give us the thing?
To agree on the no change reality plan. And if
Yeah.
nothing else, I still think him winning is better than the universe ending.
I agree. I
Fair.
100% agree.
Like,
I mean,
we
I
don't know
prefer the
what
more-
we don't know what the governments want to do. We know that what he wants to do, while not in line with what we think, is at least still a good thing for humanity.
I am siding more with the whole be honest with him. I mean, he can see through time. Surely he's seeing this 83-day deadline coming. Surely he knows it's going to happen.
Exactly. So of all
Maybe he's
people,
too busy focusing on the past.
Well-
or the present.
We should at least have a. I'd rather have a word with him and speak with him on with regards to doing that. At least what he says he wants to do with the artifacts isn't technically bad, even though I don't think it'll work.
In a
Or
sort of absolute
if
sense.
it does work, it'll be not the idyllic future universe that he thinks it will end up being, because you do kind of need a bit of bad in the universe.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Otherwise-
saying I want him to get what he wants, but it's better than the universe ending.
Indeed. That's
If it's
where
our
I was
only
initially getting.
option.
I'd rather that than. Which again, he's scrunching up his face at you a little bit, Sonia, and he's like, very underhanded, even for you. Oh no, sorry, especially for you. Especially when you use the phrase rob.
Look,
I'd
we've
rather-
just
I'd
been
rather
told
not
we've
do
got
that to
80
everyone in the
days.
universe.
I'm
Especially
sorry,
when you have
I'm
the
sorry,
option of being
Cole.
honest with people. What?
Cole,
What?
we need to solve this no matter how evil we have to be. If you're not in for doing whatever that Matt counts to stop the universe from ending, I don't know how I can explain this to you. You
A
all
mayor in the
die,
back-
you all cease to exist. It's horrifying. I don't want to see it happen again.
a mayor in
all
the
of
background.
all of
like,
the governments
"Yo."
should at least also hear this report.
Fine.
Hello,
if
Mayor.
if they get the kick up the backside that they've only got 80 days to act, surely then they'll go, okay, let's all get a representative to meet up at the place, put the artifacts in place, boom.
They definitely would.
Okay, Joseph,
I want to give them a chance.
here's your chance to ask. Can you pick from my brain the first thing I think a mayor would ask to future Fume?
I have no idea.
In my mind, the first thing that she would ask was, yeah, but I survived, right?
Hello, Mayor. I'm from the future. The world has ended.
A mayor was coming over to go like, yeah, you're finally saying sense. This is what I've been saying the whole time.
Great,
People
everybody's
have not
siding with the
been
man
taking
now.
drastic enough measures to ensure the universe's survival. Finally.
I want to at least give them a chance. Like, excuse me for having faith in people being the better person, especially when their one hides on.
Look, you can't. A mayor like looks at you very, very like looking very up at you, but very matter of factly because she is like barely up to your knee. Just like, you just gotta understand this. When
Do.
when backs are against the wall, bureaucracy sucks and all of life is worthless except for me.
Mayor, you also cease to exist when the universe does.
Damn it!
Oh well, there's one good thing that comes out of all this.
No, this
You're
is
not there to enjoy it, Colt.
I know. I said one good thing.
I feel like it's very canon that Sonia would be kind of laughing at this.
Oh.
Oh yeah, also, Fume, you never told us. Who is it that sent you back?
Joseph?
I did tell you this. Do you need a reminder?
It's somewhere in my Discord, right? I'm just trying to find it, and I'm like, it might be faster for you just to say it than me try and find it.
Alright.
Pretty please
Uh,
help God.
So, we'll cut over quickly.
Yeah.
So, Wolf,
Uh-huh.
several children have just been born in your heaven. It's a
Yay.
joyous day.
Yeah.
What's the
Yay.
first child
Oh
called?
yes, you did tell me, but also you told me that I wouldn't know who they were.
Yeah. So, Colt, what's the name of the first child in your heaven?
Male or female?
They are a woman. First one.
Shit, I'm gonna have to go and check the. Damn it!
Don't even know the name of your own children.
Yes, I do.
They've just spawned in.
I at least know
They've
the name
only-
of the one child who previously existed. It's Bunya.
Bunya is the
is that the
third
dread
one.
Were you not just naming all of the children Sonia?
No, I.
No,
Bun-
we compromised.
Yeah, Colt and Sonia had a conversation about this, and Sonia did say that, and he was like, "Other names of things?" I'm like, fine, middle name. Oh, that means that Bunya's name is Bunya Sonia.
Bunya is the last child who hatched from a very crusty loaf of bread.
You're the best child.
They are humanoid in sort of shape, but are seemingly made of lightningy bread.
Yeah, it's a bit like the ability that dragons get, where they can turn to humanoid form. Only instead of dragon, it's bun.
Okay, I found the reference material that I was using for the female names, because these are like sort of like fae names. So since they're like sort of half elfy, Colt like had suggested these names because they are like fae, sort of fae names, but they are like female warriors that Colt knew of in like growing up through life, and the names are Zarala and Falata. Falata, sorry.
Your first child is female, your second child is male, third child is Bunya.
Okay, the second one being male, Colt would definitely want to call that one, or name that one after Sereth. So Zarala and Sereth, and their middle name for all three, Sunya. Bunya, Sunya, Sereth, Sunya, Zarala, Sunya. Is Sunya happy with that?
Yes. I'm very proud
Yes.
of my Bunya. Because technically, Bunya is this Sonya's sister daughter.
Okay, so which one of them's the Chaos
Oh
Source?
my god.
Sorry, wait,
So-
what?
So the first one that was, what was the first one called again?
Zarela.
If it's the girl, it's Zarela.
Xena,
Okay,
warrior
I
princess.
just need to write these down.
I mean, I should probably write
Zarela.
these down. This seems important for me to write down.
And Sereth. That one should be easy to remember though, because I've already got a character sheet with that on. Okay, cool. Yeah, the letter would be addressed from Zarela.
How do you spell these two names? Cool. James.
Zaralla.
Ah.
Oh god, I
to start with.
That is not how
Very
I
wrong.
spelled it.
spelled it-
Zaralla.
Z-A-R-A-L-L-A.
Alla. How did you spell Sarah?
Okay.
For reference?
Sarath. Yes.
Okay.
Sarath. And then Bunya is Bunya.
Yeah.
What?
They are more humanoid. They do look more core-y, and they have like core features and stuff.
Are the other
It's just
two
they are
then...
also half bred.
They are part bred. Are the other two those like Stormborn half elves that we were talking about?
Yeah, why not?
That makes sense.
I
Yeah.
mean, if one of them's like, if one of them grows up to be like a magical monk and one of them grows up being like a chaos sorcerer or something, they're both going to be terrifying.
Yay! What's your tribe called again?
Gladstone tribe.
So that technically their last name will
Is
be
it-
Gladstone.
Yeah, Colt would ask because he's like, as far as I'm aware, you don't have a last name.
I'm not even
I
sure
have-
if this is my actual name.
I mean, I have asked you about your past, like, in the past, but you never seemed either sure or comfortable about it, so I never pressed the issue.
God,
If,
this
if
is
you're
yeah.
if you're comfy taking the name, we'll be more than overjoyed to welcome you into the clan. All of you.
This is,
Points at all of the different all of the different Sonyas.
this is yet another folder of characters which has Sonya in the title.
Okay, just to make it worse, just for you, Joseph, the first two kids get the surname Gladstone, but Bunya gets the surname Sonya, so it's Bunya, Sonya, Sonya.
Nice.
I'm gonna put them in with
Colt's
space.
Colt's happy with that. He's like, look, you're the man. If that's what you want, fine.
God.
I speak for the loaf of bread.
I DM the bread. Fuck, why am I just falling over my words? The bread child, Bunya. You said that they've hatched and they're more humanoid. Are they like still like infant, sort of like size, shape, maturity, or are they different in some way, shape, or form?
They look to be a bit more mature than the other two, who are
Uh-huh.
currently just babies. They
Uh-huh.
appear to be more like a toddler now that they've hatched.
Ah, it's not that. I was for some reason my brain was picturing Kid Boo, but bread.
Good friend.
I don't know. I don't know why. But now that you say that, I'm like, oh, thank frig. It's so much less ominous.
Somehow more ominous.
I have
Nah, less ominous.
I've googled
Unless-
bread child.
Unless Bunya is giving off like really malevolent vibes, in which case Court's like, I'm probably gonna have to keep an eye on this one.
I'm not evil. How do you know how to talk? I don't. Fair enough.
Are they giving off the vibes of Jack from Supernatural when everyone first met him?
100% Bunya with the Nat 1 and a D100 is giving you weird vibes.
Yes.
They're not giving you good vibes. You
Is this also in the key as well? Is Colt like checks their key to see how like similar it is to his or Sonya's? Is he just looking over to the bread one? Is just like Jesus, me.
There is anger in that being for being half made of bread.
Colt immediately goes to say if there's any like communication there.
No, can't understand speech, but there's rage.
If like the kid does the the child thing of tries to grasp at whatever's in front of it, Colt would put his hand out and just let them grab onto like one or multiple of his fingers or something, and then whatever they try to do, whatever force they try to output, he'll just like play along with it. Just be
Oh
like,
yeah,
see,
I mean,
you're not that, you're not bad, and you have plenty of freedom here to do whatever you like.
the
There's
the
no reason to
babies
be
are
angry.
babies are only mildly crackling with lightning and stuff, and like,
That looks normal for us.
and like you can, the gaggle of Sonyas are all pretty impressed because when lightning crackles off of them, the Sonyas can already see them weaving little spells together to make the lightning move how they want. They're terrifyingly prodigies.
But Court's
Achoo.
focusing more.
Shocking hands.
I was just thinking that as well. Colt's like, I can see in about a year or two's time we're going to be saying, stop shocking grasping your brother.
You are like 50-50 whether this baby could defeat a commoner in a fight.
Oh
If,
yeah,
if they sneeze and accidentally cast firebolt, definitely.
yeah. I know who I'm backing.
The baby.
Especially the
Meanwhile,
toddler one.
Colt would also bring it to Sonya's attention. Is just, I think Bunya might need a bit of extra attention. Their key is giving off a, I don't know where this has come from, but there's some sort of rage.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
they've probably just inherited my chaos.
I hope that's the case, because your chaos is like, funny chaos, not watch the world burn chaos.
Sonya is in there. Your vision of around the angry baby. If you're looking at like how the weave is reacting to the baby, it's a bit like an EKG monitor. It's all up and downy at sharp angles.
I couldn't be prouder.
I hope you're right in that it's just the chaos, and there's nothing untoward happening here. How do the other infants look in terms of the weave? You've just noticed that they are sort of beginning to cast bits of spells.
They're like tugging on it and grabbing it, and it's less angular with them and more smooth. In fact, from your perspective, Sonia, it's a little weird how they like you don't quite grasp the way that they understand the weave. They understand it in a slightly different way than you because they're so innately connected to it and newborn.
Sorcerers.
They have a child's perspective on things. But yeah, the little babes. So yeah,
I'm gonna give it a day. Just before we cut back, I'm gonna give it a day or two to make sure that you guys are happy here and settled in, and nothing bad is gonna happen with Bunya. Head pats to like try and head pats gives affection to try and help them relax.
It looks like they enjoy it, but the rage.
It's like when you pet a really angry animal and they don't change their face, but they keep letting you.
Yeah, Colt's like, give it time. I'm sure I'll be able to. If there's any issues, we'll figure out how to turn it into, or control, or help teach them how to utilize or control it in a healthy way. But he's like, I'm gonna give it a day or two before going into full-on 100% me there to stop the universe ending. And he'll send a text to the burner phone of the Simul cult to say, right, give it a day or two, and then we're gonna switch, and then I'm gonna make a bunch of copies of myself in the domain to stay in the domain. So there'll be a Simul here and a couple of copies, probably one for each child. And then he'll come back and he tells the Simul copy the names. He's like, oh, so Zarella, Sereth, and Bunya have finally been born.
So yeah.
Does that mean that the Simul cult says that name on the paper?
The letter that Fume has it is signed by Zarella Gladstone.
Looks at sheet, looks at text, looks at sheet, looks at text. Hang on a minute. You said this happens 80 days from now.
I mean, it was 23 years of me stuck in the ring before I got sent back in time.
So this points at the paper. Was this person in there with you?
I mean, yeah.
They were.
Your ring survived the end of the universe.
You would know that they found you eventually, Fume, effectively.
Sure, yeah. I'm like, well, there were some very powerful beings who reinforced the protections on the ring to keep it surviving, who I had to watch die, and that was horrifying. and then I was sat in there with my guilt for 23 years without you all, and then I met another person that somehow like made it through the end of the universe, and they were like, "We can go back in time, we can sort this," and then they were meant to be here as well, and they're not.
Wow.
Don't worry, they sent a letter ahead of them. They'll be arriving any moment.
Yeah, they said they'll be here right now.
I mean, yeah, I can see some logic
Right
in that.
now.
Like, it would make sense. Like, one of the Sunyas or Colt or something might have like sent the kids away to different places to try and save them.
Maybe me and Sunya sent our children to different crystal spheres.
Yeah, because that would make sense.
The one that we're trying to save isn't the only one,
Yeah,
but it is ours. That's the whole point of trying to save it.
yeah. So
Okay.
they might have been sent elsewhere and then came back and just maybe just happened to find Fume, or maybe they
Also,
knew.
all three of your children are fucking terrifying.
I mean, yeah. They're half Colt, half Sunya. But Colt and Sunya are monsters in their own right. Let alone
Not even Sonya's half Sonya.
So true.
Oh,
Because
The
I know where, because we all know where Sonya Prime is.
the bread one must be like in their mind that they're like the honorable warrior combating with the chaotic sorcerer within, a creature cursed by the duality of its being.
Oh.
But yeah, they seemed pretty pleasant, but they was very strange. I couldn't really understand them very much.
All
But
right.
yeah,
So
universe
ends.
Explain Fumes like of being like because she was on her own for 23 years might explain why she's kind of clinging to Sonya.
That makes sense. So the universe ends. Some powerful being that we don't know who reinforced your ring so it could survive outside of a crystal sphere, and then 23 years go by where you're all alone. It appears to be one of my children finds you and sends you back to tell them about this. Tell us about all of this. Right, that's a lot to unpack. Ugh.
Yeah, they said they'd be here any minute.
On the other hand, I'm so proud of Zarella for becoming powerful enough to pull this off in just
Is it?
23 years.
Nice.
Said they'd be here right now.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be here any minute.
Right now.
It is worrying that they're not turning up still.
And now.
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 Just like the jazz
You know.
hands in a direction. It's just like, come on.
Now?
I think they may not be coming.
Something might have gone wrong by the looks of it.
Maybe they got caught by the time dragon?
I mean, can we?
The time
Can
dragon
we
doesn't exist in the future.
Yeah, if maybe because they've sent you back, that got his attention, and then he went, no, stop. Whatever you're doing, stop. Maybe if we could, what if? Maybe we should contact him and check. Hey, have you stopped anybody time traveling from beyond the end of the universe recently? As in, like, the last 5 minutes?
Are you messaging the time dragon this?
I mean,
Ring.
I don't think Colt can. He's asking Sonya or Ben if they could.
I mean, Sonya
Or
can
Will.
contact him.
Pull out a phone.
Ring.
Ring him.
You're my homie.
He picks up and is like, "Well, what's up? How's my third most annoying problem, second most important solution?"
Yay! That's better than I could have hoped for. Just checking in. Have you like stopped anyone doing any like time shenanigans in the past like 10 minutes? Half an hour?
me check the logs. We've had there's been an attempted jump to where or when you are.
We kind of need to speak to the... Oh, wait, yeah, I can't hear this unless you're putting it on speaker.
Yeah, I always put the phone on speaker because
Okay.
Sonia has no concept of personal space.
Yeah, like leans in. Sorry, my guy, but we're gonna kind of need to speak to that person. Universe kind of collapsing in 83 days. You've probably seen that coming,
Actually,
Yeah,
and
but
that's what they were trying to travel in about.
technically, if he's already dead, then he technically wouldn't have seen it coming. Also, this is not how I meant to introduce him to this information, but you know.
this is also not promising news. But you know,
What, like talking to the time Are you telling me that you didn't see this?
well,
I thought
yeah,
that's how your... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that's how your power worked.
that's how my power worked until we entered a new timeline.
Now you've lost me.
Ever since
timeline-
the wedding.
Ever since Fume's wedding, this timeline has been uncharted territory. Nothing is like certain.
Okay, in which case, yeah, you probably want to open the door for that person trying to travel in because they have some information that you might want. Or we, as a universe, might need. What have you done with them, by the way? Have you just locked them in their own timeline?
Oh no, I haven't locked them or anything. It just looks like their spell only partially manifested. It seems that the place where they were trying to leave from doesn't have a lot of time or reality left. So, sometimes those kinds of spells can like fail if time doesn't exist there really.
Hey, can someone
Oh.
can I get put on the phone with this dragon?
In fact,
You're on
very
speaker. You're on
concerningly-
speakerphone. You can just talk to him.
Hello, Mr. Dragon.
Hello, Fume.
So, so we need to meet in person,
Okay,
like eminently.
sure.
I have news to tell you that is very important.
Okay, that seems pretty good.
It's not.
Oh, that's less.
I just
good.
want to set you up for like so you don't have false expectations. I have bad news, and I wish to break it to you in order to talk you through our options.
You have also broken really bad news to me by presenting this information to me, just like all this time travel shenanigans.
Yeah,
Just
the
'cause-
information I have is worse.
It's just the whole like in order to time travel from a point where time's not really a thing, you need some being that can like hold time inside itself so that you can use that to go back in time with. And
Yeah.
like
Called privately in the back of his mind is like, heh, that's my girl. That's my kid.
the
Also
only
the ring.
The only things that could possibly do that is like myself or some other divine beings, but it would almost certainly kill them.
Yeah, maybe
Would
they
be-
ate you.
Yeah, the likelihood is I killed myself to make this happen. So
So that means that you're on our side. Future you
this
is
is-
at least.
Me?
Like,
Yes.
Let's meet up in person before we do any more of this. Like, is there like you control time? Can you just be here?
I could.
Or would you like us to like teleport to your house?
Yeah, sure. You can teleport to my house.
Just make sure you text your wife and say like a couple of people are gonna appear. Don't be scared.
Yep. Get ready.
Yeah, you're gonna get visitors.
We'll,
We're expected.
we'll get the bickies out for you. Good ones, top shelf stuff. See,
Not bad accommodation for your third most annoying problem.
yeah. One moment. I need to quickly take care of something else. Okay. Cool. Oh god. Receiving messages from people. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Just ignore them.
Massages. Sending massages. Why are these massages so not relaxing?
There's so many.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. You gonna wibble woo over there? Go say hi to Time Boy again? Have a little chitty
Place his
chat?
hand on. If Sonya's doing the teleport, place his hand on her and says, "Don't take that one." Points at me.
Come on. We're all in this together, right?
Hey, I need you here to fix my body.
Bet.
Time's ticking.
And a pointing hand emote appears on the screens, pointing at the timer.
Okay. The timer's on all the screens that are still terrifyingly just ticking down.
And flashing red, flashing
Yeah.
red as well.
Could you, like, maybe at least put, like, I don't know, CBeebies on one of the tellies or something? Something, like, a bit more calming. To, like, offset it?
Okay, I'll play a number of calming videos.
Time for Teletubbies! Time for Teletubbies! Time for Teletubbies! Alright, let's
I'll
get out
kill
of here.
you.
A program comes on where you go, oh yeah, that's definitely children's television. Look, they got cute little puppet characters. Turns out the show is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
It's fine, it'll
remember
just
this
be a
map.
mayor that gets to enjoy that.
Oh, she'll love that. Oh, his skin melted off. That's my favourite bit.
Wimmy Wham Wham Dragon House.
I mean, this isn't the house where his family is, but this is like his headquarters, which is arguably better. Where are we going to be?
You will be still typing things because people keep messaging me.
These people should stop. These people should stop messaging you.
It's weird,
Yeah,
it's
people
none
should
of
stop
us as
messaging you.
well. But they are talking about the campaign.
Yes. Fuck.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm sitting here not messaging and going, well, it's one of yous.
It's not me.
And
All right.
even better, it's a bunch of new contacts.
No one I've ever met before. Just like, yo, so we getting in on this? Oh, okay. Who are you? I just long-time fans.
Like,
They
go comment
exist.
on the stream. Don't message me direct. Comment on the stream.
No, they don't comment on the stream. They strategically camp outside of all of our houses.
Oh, are these the WotC spies?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a
Get out of the tent. Go.
there's a
go
big
make some
field
WhatsApp
outside of my house in case anyone needs any extra room for camping and listening.
Get out of the tent and go and add more lore to the monster start blocks in all your books.
Why did my brain go to get out of my tent, Charles?
I don't know.
So anywho,
Okay. I can find.
And teleport.
Alright, yeah. You guys teleport over. You're led.
I'm glue.
Okay. I see. Fair enough. Yeah. You'd appear sort of there, in the courtyard of this large area. And your boy would also be there, chilling.
Yeah, boy.
Why am I so small?
Because this one's not gridded. So the artwork is all to the artwork size.
Unless you've actually done the thing with your sheets, which no one ever does.
Like
I
setting
have.
the token size.
Yeah.
So
No,
which
I would
me
never
and
do
Andrew-
that.
Which means
Me
that
and Andrew have done the thing.
yeah, that James has done it. Fume is just like a bigger personality.
True. Is the face of the party, has like 30 something charisma.
But yeah, Time Boy meets up with you guys.
Okay, I need you to sit down for this.
Has anyone ever told you look like Ezio?
I am always sitting, even when it looks like I'm not sitting.
No, I'm being serious.
He sits.
Good. So 83 days, well, 82 days and however many hours it is, the universe is ending.
Okay.
No one is going to stop it.
Yep.
I am somehow was through divine blessings survived through the end of the universe for 23 years, and then somebody sent me back here to warn everybody that bureaucracy and you guys being at war over the fucking artifacts is going to get everyone killed.
Uh-huh.
So we are here to be like, hey, we should all stop being idiots and work together to stop the universe from ending.
Yep. I have agreed with this
Hey,
sentiment.
The only thing we don't agree on is the end point, because you still want to do your like everyone happy, right?
Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think we should just maintain as is with no changes, except for
and then
removing a mayor.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
that's terrifying. Fume, that's not what I'm used to hearing.
Yeah, 23 years of being on my own with having watched everyone else cease to exist kind of gives you perspective.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that, even though it is meddling, but yeah, I'm 100% with the whole point of just, we should all use the artifacts to just maintain the universe, and then if you still want the universe to be an idyllic paradise,
Make it that way
let's
yourself.
do it the old-fashioned way.
We'll be happy to help.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah,
whatever. As long as no one ceases to exist in a weird puff of smoke, it's terrifying.
Yeah, you know that I'm always down for putting down bad guys and helping the good guys win the day. It'll be nice to work on side by side rather than in opposition to each other for a change.
Fume.
Yeah.
Given that you are the best at persuasion.
Yeah. You want a persuasion check?
Give me a persuasion.
God,
Do I have advantage from all these people helping me?
Yeah.
We've all been pitching in.
I can't
Does
stop looking.
anyone
at
have guidance?
I can't stop looking at Howdy Partner, just thinking about what it's like for him right now.
He's
Fucking doesn't understand what the
He's
fuck
like
is happening.
immortals
stood
and
in
gods
Immortals
and
and gods and
future
dragons
and, like,
and the top
dragons
rewriting
universe.
reality.
fight the galaxy, and then it's just a fucking cowboy.
What the fuck, man?
Oh my god, a 1 and a 2. Oh.
Sorry, that was Howdy Partner rolling, obviously. I'll switch to Human roll again.
Thank God for that.
It wasn't. I'm just being a joke. I'm going to use my inspiration to roll again, okay?
Okay.
One of your 60 inspirations.
Come on, let's go.
It can't... Oh, no, stay quiet, Grim.
It
I
can't
still
wait.
haven't. I still haven't rolled above a 10.
But it says
Yep.
a 30.
This
It is a 30.
this is a pretty high DC check.
I'm on the. Do I risk it and use another one of my inspirations?
You know what? I just realised.
I mean, this sounds like one of the most
bum,
important
bum,
persuasion checks in the
bum,
campaign.
I've got an 18.
Oh, could you just give me an 18?
I'll give you an 18.
Cool.
Right. So the actual check is like what?
44.
I have 5
yeah.
points.
42.
42.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
42.
yeah.
The meaning of life.
Yeah.
Yep, I got the
Nice.
meaning of life.
And that's
And-
what you're
and-
trying to explain.
And coincidentally, also the exact DC I set for this check.
Wait, you
It's
said
42.
fucking hell, man.
40 DC 42 persuasion. Jeez.
I love that you're sitting here being like, cool, you're good at these things, and it's like, yeah, no one else in the universe could do this.
Yeah. Only you.
Yeah.
Mhm. Only
That-
you.
Sorry, wait, no.
That-
Only you or other you.
Ugh.
Still just fume.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Flume could do it as well, but she was
The
destroyed.
party are the people who are gonna save the universe.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you all exist like this.
I'm like, please, man, look into my haggard eyes and believe what I'm saying. We just need to continue the universe the way it is, with just the mayor being gone, and that'll allow everyone to make it a better place.
You know what? We have probably left it too late squabbling. I suppose I could meet people halfway. And like I suppose we could just do maintaining the status quo instead.
Oh.
But if we are doing this plan, I want insurance. I want all the artifacts that you have. If we're going in on this, so we can
I
just
mean,
put them
the
all
ar-
together.
all of
and
the
go.
artifacts we have are currently in the location they need to go to.
Also, I think you have time duplicates of all the ones we have.
Yeah.
I'm missing 2.
Which ones are you missing?
I'm missing. There's a happiness artifact that you possess. that
Man, I
I've
miss the
never-
happiness artifact. I miss it so much.
I've never possessed.
I miss it so much.
I've
I'm so
never
used to
possessed
having it.
this happiness.
And there is a friendship artifact that Sunya possesses, but you don't have it. Are you like a different one?
Yeah, I'm keeping it safe.
Okay.
So,
Can
hey,
I call insight that? Because he's been keeping track of Sonya's simulacrums. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm sure you should have it on you. No? Because there was a long you gave a long pause there.
Wow, you're...
What is it with all the bad rules today?
Look
You
at
know
that-
what? I'm going to use my inspiration that you gave me the other week, Joseph.
I mean, Sunya, you can
I-
do your thing, but this is interesting.
Because Court's like, where's the artifact? Because I'm sure God you has it, and you have, as far as I'm aware, you haven't been making more simulacrums. He's also like what? He's also like, yeah, but you were also talking about robbing people, which isn't very Sonya like behavior, unless you've gone way more chaotic. What do you mean you're keeping it safe? Keeping it safe where?
hey, they're having a
Sonia?
domestic spat. Dragon, do you want to come over here and we can work out the details for this?
Sure.
I thought Dragon wanted the artifact though.
Alright, wait,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm-
yeah, but we'll go talk it out while you guys work out what you're doing.
wait a second.
It's like, I don't want to be...
Sure.
Just
No,
It
this
feels
is
awkward
about
for us
the-
to just
no,
be here.
It's
Like,
not
howdy,
awkward.
howdy, come on, come on,
It's
come
about
on
where
here,
the
come on.
artifact is.
Okay. I mean, he is listening to Mrs. 42 Charisma.
Uh,
Let's
So
just
James,
let's
I'm
just
going to
let
be
them work
sending
things
you a
out
No.
between them,
message.
and then they'll come back to us.
No, because it's because Fume went and did that. Quarters like nods to Sonny. He's like, "Come on, we can discuss this later. We need to have Fumes back here."
Okay.
But we are gonna need to get that artifact though, by the sounds of it, and we'll also have to pick up this happiness orb.
Okay, so Dragon, those the one. So we've gotten in with the collection of other like Union of Spacefaring places or whatever it's called. I can never remember these things. I'm not one for details.
Or at least the vast majority of them. There's like 2 of them that we haven't spoken to, but
Oh yeah, and there's a divination sphere that I need as well.
That's kind of fucked at the minute.
yeah, somebody called it a god-killing virus. We've got a mayor trying to fix that though. She's pretty good at killing the unkillable, such as divine viruses.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Amara is an interesting being.
A monster.
She is certainly
So-
a variable.
So the point I'm trying to get to is that the one major problem we have is that like, how do we talk to the British?
Oh yeah, because they are also instrumental in stopping us, aren't they?
Because
I mean-
we can head and go talk to the Union and like hopefully like persuade them to like join us in this like let's just preserve the status quo and not think about all this weird shit. But the British seem very much more megalomaniacal, genocidal than the rest of them.
They're very conquesty and conquering. They'll stop at nothing to get the artifact.
I mean,
Also, I think they might have one.
I have a direct line of communication with their leader. We can chat with them. They're technically on my side.
Okay, that seems like a good in. We could have a talk with them. We can present a united front.
All right, one moment. I gotta go get a Lawrence.
You have to go get Anne Lawrence.
Yeah, because he is just the British leader. One second.
Also, don't forget my brilliant idea of stealing the artifacts from the government.
I mean, if this plan goes down well, we might not have to.
If this plan goes down, we could fix all of our problems in the next 2 days and not have to worry about the universe ever looking like it's going to end, and then we can all retire happily ever after.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Just remember.
And we can all just be best friends.
I
I
just
just remember
overheard.
genocide.
Yes. what a thing to overhear from.
Sorry, what did we overhear?
I overheard Joseph like way off camera say, "Just remember genocide."
Talking to Lawrence, obviously.
Fucking hell!
All right.
What
Just
a thing
remember
to hear.
genocide.
So what's up? What's
Something about genocide, apparently.
What? What have I
We
come
heard you
back
say
to?
genocide. We heard you
I
say
let-
genocide.
I don't think I said. Did I?
You did. We just heard it over your mic.
Fair.
Well, we heard
It's
something
sure-
that sounded like
it's
just
sure.
remember genocide,
Yeah.
which was very funny. We're not going to use that information.
No,
but
we're not.
We had a good laugh out of it.
Indeed. Our characters don't know that.
Yeah. So
So we're not gonna use it.
yeah. He can call up the space British leader. So
Hello there.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on like forgiving these people and like
Or
moving forward so that everyone may live in
is this on
you know.
loudspeaker as well?
yes.
Sonia would quickly interject with, or what are your demands? Like, what do you give your ally, the artifact you have. What do you want? Like, you hate us? Do you want to torture us for eternity or something?
I mean, that would be a start.
Okay, hello. My name is Fume. I am from the future.
I know exactly who you are.
I doubt it. So, we're 82 days away from the universe ending.
I'm fully aware.
Okay. So the one way to solve this problem is for us all to get together, agree to just keep the universe going as is, with no changes, except for maybe removing a mayor. We have been discussing that side plot. And then we all just continue on as we were before, and no one has to change their way of life.
So, you could just give me all of your artifacts.
Yeah, you could give us your artifact, that would work.
No, you give me all of your artifacts.
No, I feel
No,
that, like, you
give
should
your
hand it over to
employer
people who
by
have the
extension
strongest
us.
position, who are a neutral party, like us.
What do you mean I am a neutral party?
You're very
You're
much
currently
not
in a
that.
war with multiple other parties.
You're literally trying to conquer other worlds. That's not neutral.
It's pretty clear cut. You're my ally of convenience against my enemies.
Exactly, so I'm essentially neutral in this position.
I mean, it's not neutral. You're still taking a side.
Yeah, you're definitely on my team.
Whereas
Exactly.
we are friends with everybody, currently except you because you keep attacking us for some reason.
You know exactly why I'm attacking you.
I have no clue. I'm sorry. It's been 23 years since I last talked to any member of your thing. I've been living with the entire universe destroyed. None of you survive. To get out of this, you should hand us the artifact and we'll fix this problem.
I think you'll find it's actually been a few months since you've talked to one of our members.
No, it's
actually.
been 23 years. I'm from the future. Why do you not get this?
Because the rest of your party talked to me not that long ago.
Yes, but this one is from the future.
So, I'm trying to tell you, the universe ends.
Yeah.
A divine miracle lets me survive on my own in a fucking time capsule for 23 years until something manages to throw me back through time to this point to try and save you all. And the way to save you all is for you to hand us the one artifact you guys have.
I will also mention that the space British leader is slightly drunk at the minute.
Nice.
Is that the time dragon telling us that?
Yeah, why not?
Now, I understand.
Cole just says the time boy. Where did you find this guy?
Now, I will promise you the finest bottle of flame whiskey the fireplane can produce as a partial payment.
Alternatively, you could give me the artifact that you have.
You have one artifact, we have many. You are not in a strong bargaining position here. We have everyone on our side.
I'll have you know that I'm in a stronger bargaining position than you may think that I am.
Well, if that's true, then that would be impossible for us to know. Thus, we'd only have the information we have.
Prove it.
Yeah, that.
Why has this come down? Why has this devolved into bargaining? The top and bottom is, if you stand in our way, everybody ceases to be. Let's do something about it.
I've said that, he seems too sozzled to understand.
Look, if you don't give me what I want, I will destroy what seems to be the cornerstone of your party.
Okay, if you don't give us the artifact, we will turn everyone in the universe against you till we take it.
seems to be the position that we're in already, so...
It's
What's
currently not. Currently, you have the most powerful faction as your ally.
Yeah, I'm your
Or your
ally.
time dragon.
Waves.
He's now on our side. Your ally has just joined us. You're on your own if you don't join us too. We're offering to make you part of the new greater united space.
And after we've saved everything, you can go back to, like, trying to take over everything.
No one's going to stop you from, like, going back to your ways.
It'll be a much more fair fight as well, since nobody will have artifacts on them.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time for everyone.
At which point I'm happy for you to go off and do all of your little conquering or whatever.
Yeah, I like once the universe is guaranteed to be here, I'm like not
Well,
going to be on this plane anymore.
Likewise.
Get in your way at all after the universe is saved. You can have your like East Space India company do what it wants.
That was very good, Graham.
Nice.
Man, if this was just Joseph being an NPC, I'd have been asking to roll persuasion by now. But this doesn't feel like that's going to be allowed for
you
another
need
person.
to very quickly deliver some alcohol to Lawrence. That's your persuasion check.
I don't have their address, so that doesn't
Damn
really
it.
work. Gone very quiet. I think he's plotting to kill us all.
Or fell asleep.
He's definitely plotting to just...
Joseph has
end us
also
all.
gone quiet.
Okay, maybe either they're plotting together or...
They've
They're
both
internet's dead.
muted
Yeah, they've
to
both
go and talk to each other.
They've both
Okay, they're
muted?
plotting.
Both.
They're plotting. Either that or Joseph is legit just going, this is going nowhere.
What a perfect timing for Lawrence to be drunk. Perfect.
Mm.
It's very in-universe.
I mean, it's no different in this situation. Like, do you think he would be more willing to help us?
Oh god, no.
What? No.
Being drunk, I think he might be more willing.
Joseph, if you're hearing this, my persuasion check to convince the British is a 41. Make him roll insight.
That's one less.
But since this is a Lawrence character, he might have to do a opposed rule.
Mm.
Yeah, make him wisdom save. Fuck it.
The issue is they nat 20 everything.
Yeah, they do. But if you
But
can't,
if
his number's
you
still
can't
lower, it
auto
doesn't
succeed.
matter.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah,
the
you can't
number is
auto
lower.
succeed ability checks. If he doesn't have a plus 21 to wisdom saves, you're fine. Which I don't even know how you'd get that high, other than just having the stats for it. Which would need you to, if you're like 20th level, you'd need to have fucking
Like, even with all my shit, my best save is still a
40?
plus 17.
40 wisdom at level 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
it's
has
not a
40
thing.
wisdom, right?
Yeah, no, he, like, legitimately, it's impossible for him to succeed this roll, but, like...
But also don't forget the fact that there are some rolls that are just like impossible.
DC 99.
I mean, as in like you can try to convince him all you want, but if intrinsically he's like no.
Nah, that's not how this works.
Or it'll work
I
like
put forward a great argument, I rolled a great persuasion.
it could just work like the last roll that happened in my game last Saturday, where it was we've deceived the mercenary to believe that we don't have the thing he wants, at which point he just say, "Fuck it, I want to stab something," and then just attacks you anyway.
God, they're really having to do a big old think.
Oh, yeah, he's probably coming up with some bullshit to attack and kill us rather than doing anything positive.
So
Is it
howdy
Is it
partner.
at this point the whole city just gets glass floored?
Howdy partner is like standing there being like, what the fuck am I involved with? I was paid to help with a mission and now it's the gods and like the heads of different nations.
Howdy partner, would you like a lollipop?
What flavor?
Whatever you want.
What flavors you got?
I can make it any flavor. Do you want a chicken one?
Not really.
Tire?
I mean,
Tobacco?
You got like bourbon?
Howdy,
Yeah, I can
would
give you
you
a
like
bourbon one.
Howdy,
Cool.
would you like to go home?
No, it's probably best
Alright.
I'm here and useful in some way.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
All right,
you
Joe-
look like you're having a tough time.
Joseph gets
Just
back
concerned.
Okay.
just in time for me to use my magic to create a bourbon lollipop to make Howdy Partner feel better.
Oh, that's good.
So, with what you've told me,
Every time he licks the lollipop, it gets sent 1 second back in time, so it's a forever lollipop.
Ooh.
Nice. From what we've told you,
from what you've told me, you want me to help you out.
I want you to join our compact, yes.
We kind of want
Okay.
us to help each other.
Yeah, we're going to help you out by making
well-
sure you don't cease to exist.
We're trying to get everybody to band together to make sure that we all don't die.
Let's all bury the hatchet. Let's all, like, kumbaya about this shit.
At least
one day
until
of
this is
peace.
over.
One day of peace to fix the universe, and then we can all go back to trying to kill each other the old-fashioned way.
And in that time, if you
Okay.
happen to, get the surprise on the other nations once the whole process is over, what do we care?
Yeah, because then you've actually done it yourself. Then it's on them if they failed. It's a fair fight.
Okay. Since you don't care, give me all of your artifacts.
No, that's the bit we do care
41
about.
persuasion, you give us your artifact. Roll your wisdom save. I'm mind controlling the fuck out of you.
I mean, I think mind control is a very minor offense when it comes to the whole universe blinking out of existence.
I'm done with this bullshit from this
Yeah.
loser who doesn't understand the numbers differences.
Yeah, don't worry, Fume. I don't blame you.
Of course I understand everything.
Wisdom save.
Is this guy too broken to be mind controlled?
I do wanna give you, Lawrence, that you do not have to roll a wisdom save against this. For reasons, you are effectively immune to persuasion against for Fume specifically.
What the fuck, man? I love how much of this game is designed of like fuck Fume in particular.
Yeah,
Like, this is the 15th NPC that's just been like fuck you and your persuasion skills. Where it's like I've present completely perfect arguments, have a great persuasion, and it's just like they don't fucking care.
I want you to roll a history check, Fume.
Can you? Sure, whatever.
Do you remember that guy that
No.
you fed to Orcus that one time for Fireball?
No, I don't remember him.
The paladin, the murder conquest paladin person.
It's been 30.
It
It's
was-
been like 30 years. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Fume does remember this.
No,
Just about.
I think that's
No.
Graham role-playing
I've-
that
yeah.
Fume,
Yeah.
Fume does not have permanence on people and things, thus does
Yeah.
not remember any of these events.
But like
Graham
you
does.
can you can have me jogging Fume's memory. I remember that a thing happened where someone was sacrificed for Fireball.
Yeah. So that's this guy.
Oh.
This guy's the sacrifice, and he was
Wait.
infinitely butchered over
Wait, how did
and
you get
over.
away from Orcus?
I have my ways.
The
do I
reason
have
he
a
has
feeling
a
that
good
Omega
bonus
had something
against
to do with
you
it?
specifically is because his whole life's purpose is wanting to murder you and your friends as
Oh my
painfully as
God.
possible.
Okay, well, murder us, but let us save the universe first.
So hey, if you want to give the things to the Time Dragon and just kill us, I'm happy. Like here, I'll come with you, and you can kill me as much as you want. Please just hand your thing to the dragon. The dragon can take care of the problem.
Yeah, but we can take care of the problem.
No, you can't. The dragon can. He's literally your ally and has all of the other artifacts.
He's our ally, yeah.
I will promise to come to you myself with no equipment and let you do whatever the fuck you want.
One moment.
Oh, he's coming for my input again.
I just had a great thought of, like, in universe, he puts his hand over the mic,
Like
and he turns back and is like, they're offering me all the things I want, but I don't want to
100%,
accept.
I will come, like 100%. I will throw myself into like horrific thing just to save the universe.
Hey, you've even got the.
I'm on it also immortal, so he can't kill me through torture, so he can do it for as long as he wants.
Yeah, same with Cold.
Yeah.
I mean, one, same as Colt, yes, but two, this one, standing here, simulacrum, it'll die straight away.
Oh yeah, obviously, if we made this deal, you'd have to get actual Cold to agree to this.
I mean, he's not here to agree to it, but the Simul one is, and the Simul one
I've
is just
al-
going, hey, I'm here, that's going to...
I've only
protest
said
to it.
myself so far because I don't have the autonomy over you guys. But like, I'm 100% just here. I'll come, no questions asked.
The Simul cult is of the persuasion of him in this moment standing here is the one saying, you can do that if you want. Like, to me, points at himself. Fully in the knowledge that I'm not the real one.
You could
But
even
if it
offer
makes
the
this guy
other
feel any
few.
better- Why did you do that?
We should offer Flume.
Yes.
They don't exist anymore.
I'm sure the time dragon can rewind us, bring her back.
Leans over to Sonia away from the microphone and is just like, I don't think this guy gets the fact that there's two of them. Just
Shut up!
let us speak for ourselves.
Stop talking where he can hear you.
I moved away from the mic.
No, I meant in real life. Shut up, James.
Stop talking
Fine.
into the mic.
Fine, have
No
30
talking-
charisma in real life. Have a
No
plus
talking.
24 persuasion.
No talking about things that might be things that I am currently leaving out on purpose.
Just but somebody else said something that I'm saying, don't say that.
Who was that?
Mm-hmm.
Who did that? What kind of awful
Yeah,
person did that?
You know what you did.
I've done nothing.
But yeah, I get that this one has a reason, but it is the 15th NPC that has specifically been like, you're
I
in a
know,
negotiation, they will never listen to you.
I know when you're min-maxed for persuasion as hard as Fume
Yeah,
is. for the
I
plus
feel like I'm
24,
being targeted by
you should be
some
allowed
shit
to be able to
decisions
use it.
from the GM here.
You should be allowed to use it.
This guy
at
is
least.
our shit decision, but other people have not been.
It's fine. You don't
Either
remember sacrificing this guy, so it never happened.
No, honestly, Fume would not remember sacrificing this guy. Like,
There
it
is also-
wasn't important enough.
There is also the fact that the DM has already said he's setting like DC 42 checks for these persuasion checks for these
Yeah,
people.
they're like specifically being targeted to make them difficult for people who have high stats. Like, I get
Yeah,
it.
but it's like these other NPCs would not ordinarily interact with characters of this level.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck is any other creature in all of existence
The
supposed to
DM's
even
guide
touch
also
them?
specifically is like the highest DC you could set for a check that you deem to be like godlike difficulty is 30.
I
Yeah,
said
but
that.
DM's
What?
guide
I-
also
But the DM's
says
guide
that-
doesn't ever expect you to get to this point.
Yeah.
I also
And-
said that 2 weeks ago, and then Joseph just said, well, you can just set it to whatever you want.
We are level 24, 3?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying. I'm just saying. I'm being targeted horrifically in this campaign.
So how'd the talk
Look,
go?
Okay.
So
So,
I have offered to come to be tortured infinitely by you for your satisfaction, and you just have to hand the thing to your own ally who has your best interests at heart and will save the world for us. And I'm just going to come and be infinitely killed by you because I can't actually die, so you can't run out of things to torture me with.
okay, so if you and your associates come to my capital ship,
Mm-hmm.
the deal shall be completed there.
Could
There's
we do the
there's-
handover on a neutral site?
Yes, I was just gonna say that. Somewhere that isn't here, but also isn't your ship. Like Space Australia or
Okay.
something.
Let's go to space. Space Australia.
Sure. So yeah, you hand to the time dragon stuff, and then we come with you in chains and handcuffs.
Yeah.
You know, you don't really want to respond in such a suspicious way.
You really just was like, you really just told us you're lying, right? You know that, right?
No, I'm completely truthful in what I'm saying. Come and meet me on Space Australia, and I'll give you exactly what you want.
You'll give the dragon what he wants, and then you'll get what you want, right?
Exactly, yeah.
You know what? Sure, we'll meet you there.
Turns off phone call, turns to dragon, goes, you can just control time, so if he does something, you just reverse time, right?
Yeah.
Also,
Cool.
I think we should, like, while on our way there, we should probably get in contact with our mega allies. If we're handing ourselves over, you know, get
Yeah,
Fate's Bane and
we'll go
shit to help.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Colt pulls out the burner phone. Like, Samuel Colt pulls out the burner phone and moves away and starts doing the text.
We will inform the Union and all these people of the plan, and that they have now got an ally in the Time Dragon, and to stop fighting that war, please. As long as they agree to just reset things to be the same as they currently are, effectively.
Give a persuasion roll.
I think I've still got a 16. Yeah, I've got a 16. Don't
Yeah,
think-
37's good enough.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. And now that you're no longer at war, you can send Fate's Bane to like oversee us handing ourselves over in exchange for the last artifact.
Yeah, we'll get Fate's Bane and Alan and
Calls over. Like I said, I'm on it.
yeah.
And then and then once Fate's Bane turns up, Howdy Partner will be happy and they can chat while we wait for this to happen.
Oh, okay. Hello, Lawrence. Okay, one second.
Oh, he's
plot-
back. It's
More
like
plotting
it's
again.
li- it's like the meme where the dad in the goofy mask. No, Dad, no. It's Lawrence kicking down the door.
No, Space Britain, no. He's had enough whiskey. He thinks he is the Space British Empire.
No, Space Britain, we don't want your space opium. It's like, you will take the space opium so that we can take tea, god damn it.
Space tea. Space
Okay.
Yorkshire.
I
Yeah,
think
does Space Yorkshire have the best space tea?
we're gonna call it there for this session.
I mean, it does seem like a good place to stop.
The next part's gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Is this
Indeed.
is this because he's like planning an elaborate fight that you're having to set up for?
I mean,
when
apart
we're just like we're
from
walking
anything,
into this trap.
it's gonna be a big roleplay thing,
Yeah.
and maybe by then Lawrence might be sober.
Lawrence
Yeah,
might
maybe
be
he
sober
won't
by
have had
then.
a shitload to drink by next week.
So yeah, we
I don't think he's had that much to drink. He seems like
I-
a relatively normal Lawrence level.
He could not follow like 2 sentences I said at one point.
Why is he
He
drunk
does-
that
he-
much? He's just sitting in the house.
He does drink whiskey, mind.
Yeah, but like,
He
how
might
much
have only
whiskey
had
are you
2.
drinking? It's a very slow process.
Yeah, but he might have only had 2, and that's still a ton of alcohol.
so yeah.
If you drink 2 whiskeys every so often, like your tolerance should be higher than that.
Unless your brain doesn't want you to be tolerant to it.
It also depends
To
on
be
how
fair,
much you
Lawrence
ate.
goes,
If
Lawrence goes like red in the face very quickly with alcohol. He might be
Oh, okay.
slightly allergic to it and stuff, or like
Yeah.
you know.
Fucking
Oh,
loves
have you
it though.
Did you see the sorted food video with the like food gadget thing recently?
Yes, but which food gadget?
The one that's the like stuff you put in your
How
wine
many
to
have you
remove
had?
the thing that like if that
Oh,
people are
yes, I
allergic to that
did.
gives them hangovers.
Yeah, let's get some of them for Lawrence.
Hold up, say that again. What was that? Because I have that problem.
It's literally
Oh
like a
my god,
little.
that's a lot. That's a lot more than I thought. Fucking hell, okay.
Wait,
Well,
how much
what?
has he had?
He doesn't want it said.
Ah, okay.
More than 2.
More than 2.
Bottles.
Just tell Lawrence we love him no matter how much we were shouting at his character.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We all, everyone's saying how much they love you no matter how much they were shouting at your character.
We hate the Space British, but we love the Lawrence.
Indeed.
So yeah.
I was not expecting that many as the answer.
So
Sorry,
yeah.
yes.
Before I start the stream, in terms of for next week, so basically it'll be us heading to Space Australia. Is like that is the next thing while we're contacting our major allies to be like, we need you there in on
Stuff
this.
is going down, yeah.
So we will be contacting as many people as we can.
Yeah,
Hey Ben, how long will it take to get to Space Australia?
not too long.
Like what?
But
A
yeah.
few hours?
Yeah, like a couple hours.
Okay, so yeah, we've got a lot of very quick phone calls to make.
Yeah. I mean, again, Cold goes on it.
Alright. And with that, I'll end Cavequest.
With no caves in it.
No caves yet, but we'll keep
Not
looking.
not one cave.
You'll find the cave eventually. 1 second.
Isn't next week's episode cave episode 2 ambush boogle?